wearing a costume from Brotherhood of the Wolf, also known as Les Packs des Loups. The costume has been made by Deborah Love Costumes. Marianne's outfit consists of a chemise, a voluminous red skirt, a decorative red waistcoat, a red velvet coat, tricorn with feather red trimming, Steinkirk and corset. Deborah has chosen to remain true to the film with this costume, which is both typical and atypical of mid-18th century riding habits. During the 18th century, female riding habits followed male fashions in cut and style. From the waist up, they could easily have been mistaken for male clothing, if not for the rigid corsetry worn beneath them. It was de rigueur for women to ride side saddle, wearing a riding hoop to hold out their skirts. However, Marianne rides astride her horse in the film and does not wear a hoop, which might have been difficult to manage on such a serious mission. The voluminous red linen skirt is partially pleated onto a waistband and worn without the hoop. On occasion, it can be almost impossible to discern precise costume detail from digital images or DVDs. In the film, the waistcoat appears to be braided in gold and green, with some sort of decoration in the centre front and on the pockets. Deborah has used gold embroidered appliques and gold metallic braiding, some of which has silk applique work. Furnished with gold-plated buttons, the waistcoat has false adjustable back in white linen, which is fully gummed. The coat is a beautiful red velvet, lined in red, with 3 pairs of decorative gold buttons either side, with gold metallic braiding at the front, pockets and cuffs. Both Steinkirk and chemise are of linen. From the Forsyth saga, wearing a costume that she made herself. Kathy is wearing an accurate reproduction of the oak leaf dress made by the House of Worth, established by the famous Frederick Worth, for Lady Curzon in 1903. She tells me that on first sight she simply had to have that dress, and Worth no longer being available to us, she set about making it herself. Spending many hours with the dress in the Bath Fashion Museum, she documented the pattern Janet Arnold style on squared paper and reproduced the pattern with the help of a few hundred photographs. She then set about the embroidery frame. The leaf pattern took approximately 600 hours. She sewed 6 leaves a day on a dedicated daily basis. So this was one of those projects you tackled just to see if you can do something just so ridiculously labour-intensive. The gown is made from silk satin and has chiffon swags decorating the neckline and hem. The same chiffon is used as a sash around the waist. Kathy's been working in costume making for about 14 years, both here in the UK and in New York. She teaches at costuming conferences in America and at the Costume College in Los Angeles. She is also author of the award-winning Your Wardrobe Unlocked, which is 2 years old this month and perceived by its wide international membership as a community and information resource, as well as an online magazine on historical costume making. Kathy and her partner, Demi Harmon, have just launched a second site, Foundations Revealed, which is focused on corset making into historical underwear. Each of the sites features 6 new articles every month, heavily biased towards practical how-to information. Particularly popular are the yearly themes on a particular costume or brief period of history, featuring more in-depth studies of that snapshot of costume history and culminating in a competition for readers to make an outfit. So to create this outfit for James's wedding this year, he turned to many portraits of the period, including the Men's Opera by Hobart and the boy's red wool suit of V&A, dated circa 1700, which is a favourite of both mine and James's. Made from a super fine red wool, fully cut lined coats and breeches sport a spectacular amount of gold embroidery and hand-made 18th century buttons. As time and budget wouldn't stretch to hand embroidery, the gold embroidery has been taken from the original and programmed to fit each part of the garment exactly, and then stitched out by machine. Unable to find any button that pleased me, I researched every extant late 17th and early 18th century button I could find, and then set about researching the period production techniques used. Using hand-turned beech wooden button molds, I ended up with 6 samples, and James chose this one. It's a version of the old Dorset high top, executed in gold cord, laid over red silk. Underneath the coat, he wears a fine brocade vest of ivory and gold, fastened with many buttons and a lace-edged Steinkirk at his collar. The same lace has been used for flounces at the cuff. The entire outfit took 105 hours to complete, and I'm told it's received its very own invitation to event in Italy next year.